to the learning video intermediate grammar made by group 7. So, in this group we have a 5 member. First is Sophie Rizky, next is Dalvina Deanisa, Yola Adisa Fitri, Disti Aprani, and me, Wulandari. So in this learning video we have 5 content. It's first it's stairs A. Many things in stairs A in grammar. And next is stairs B. You can see in this and next of me. Next is stairs C, infinitive and gerund. So I hope you guys enjoying to see our learning video, and so now we can move to my friends. So let's check it out.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Disti Aprani. So today I gonna explain about the stairs A. So stairs A or stepping the stairs A is a teaching technique to teach language learner grammar with fun and easily. So the stepping the stairs A used to construct English sentences with full verbs grammatically correct. So stairs A divided into 5 parts. The first is simple present tense, and then simple present continuous tense, and simple past tense, and then simple present perfect tense, and the last one is modal auxiliaries. So the first, we come to the simple present tense on stairs A. So simple present tense, as we know, to use when an event is happening right now. So we first now knowing about the formula. So based on the stairs, the positive formula is noun, phrase or subject or NP1 plus verb 1 plus noun, phrase 2 or object, and plus the adverb of NPT or manner, place and time. So the example like Gea reads a novel in the living room every day. So Gea is the noun phrase 1, reads its verb 1, and the novel is NP2 or noun phrase 2 object, and the living room is adverb of place, and the last one every night it's adverb of time. So for the negative, we just add the don't or doesn't, like Gea doesn't read a novel in the living room in the every night. And for the integrative, we use does or do in the early sentence, like does Gea read a novel in the living room every night? So the formula is does or do plus noun phrase 1 plus verb 1 and plus the noun phrase 2 or object and adverb of NPT. Next we comes to use the simple present continuous tense. Is a tense used to show that an ongoing action is happening now. So the formula we can use for the positive, noun phrase 1 plus to be plus verb in plus NP2 or noun phrase 2 or object, and plus adverb of manner, place and time. For the example like Rina is studying math happily in the bedroom now. So the Rina is subject, studying is verb plus in, math is object, happily is adverb of manner, and in the bedroom adverb of place, and now it's for time. So for the negative, Rina is not studying math happily in the bedroom now. And for the interrogative, is Rina studying math happily in the bedroom now? Okay. Next week comes to the simple past tense part of stairs A. So simple past tense is used to talk about the completed action in the past. So the formula we can use for the positive is noun phrase 1 plus verb 2 plus NP to and plus adverb of manner, place, and time. For the example, like Fico went to the market in the afternoon yesterday. Fico is subject, went is verb to the market is object or NP2. In the afternoon is adverb of time. Yesterday is 2. And for the negative, it's Fico did not go to the market in the afternoon yesterday. So did not, it's auxiliary. So for negative, we add the did not. And for the interrogative, did Fico go to the market in the afternoon yesterday? So did in the first is used to interrogative. Did Fico go? So the verb is used verb 1. For the negative and interrogative, we use verb 1. Okay, and the next, stairs A, about the simple present perfect tense. Is a tense used to express an action or situation that started in the past and still continuing today. So the formula is for the positive sentence. It's like a noun phrase 1 plus auxiliary plus a verb 3 plus noun phrase 2 or object and plus adverb manner, place, and time. For the example, like Rika has written poetry since half an hour ago. So Rika is subject, has auxiliary, written verb 3, since half an hour ago, it's adverb of time. So for the negative, Rika has not written poetry since half an hour ago. And for the interrogative, has Rika written poetry since half an hour ago? So for interrogative, we use the auxiliary or has or have in the early sentence. And the last one, we will learn about the modal auxiliaries. Okay, the modal auxiliaries, an auxiliary verb, it's like a can, must, might, and may, used with a verb of prediction and express a model of modification, and that in English differs formally from other verbs in lacking as and in forms. For the formula is NP1 modal verb noun phrase 2 plus adverb of manner, place, and time. For example, Raina will come to the school lately in the morning. So Raina is subject or noun phrase 1 and modal is will and verb is come, will come, and the noun phrase 2 is to the school. And lately, in this morning, lately is adverb of manner, and in this morning of adverbs of times. So for the negative, Rana will not come to the school lately in the morning. And for the interrogative, we use auxiliary in the first, in the early sentence, like will Rina come to the school lately in the morning? So maybe that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Suferiski as the presenter for Material Stairs B. Before going into the discussion, do you know what Stairs B is? And why should we study Stairs B? So, Stairs B is a teaching technique to teach grammar to language learners in a fun and easy way. This technique is used to create nominal English sentences. It consists of 4 stairs. First is noun phrase 1. In this section, occupied by the subject that is at the beginning of the sentences is divided into two, namely. First is singular nouns, she, he, it, and plural nouns, I, you, we, they. Second is copula. Copula is a connector word like is, are, am, was, and were. Is used for subject he, she, it. Am used for subject I. Are used for subject they, we, you. Was used for subject he, she, it for the past. And were used for subject I, you, we, they for the past too. Third is complement. Complement, a verb or series of words that serve to complete or complete a sentence. The last is adverb of manner, place, and time. An adverb or an explanatory word can help and clarify a sentence in English. Adverb is one of the kinds of words used to modify verbs and properties. In this tiers B, the adverb divided into three: manner, place, and time. Adverb of manners can be meant as a word of description used to describe how or the process of an event. Examples are angrily, awkwardly, beautifully, calmly, carefully, correctly, clearly, fast, exactly, slow, frankly, gently, happily, hard, and others. The easy way to find out the adverb of manner is that the average at the end of it is composed of li. Next is adverb of place. Adverb of place or place description tells us where something happened. Examples of adverb of place are here, there, in America, at campus, in bookstore, in front of, behind, beside, and others. And the last is adverb of time. An adverb of time is a statement that indicates the occurrence of an event in a sentence. Examples of adverb of times are this time, after, before, next week, today, at 2 p.m., every day, every, usually, seldom, often, always, and if it happened in the past, we could use last year, last month, last day, this morning, this afternoon, this night, this evening, yesterday, ago, 2 days ago, or 2 years ago, and others. Tenses on stairs be divided into four. First is simple present tense. Simple present tense is a form or construction of a sentence that expresses the current time rule. In addition, simple present tense is used to express facts, habits, or events that occur repeatedly. Second is simple past tense. A simple past tense is a sentence used to describe events that occurred in the past and ended in the future as well. Third is simple present perfect tense. Present perfect is used to indicate the relationship between the present and the past. The timing of the action or occurrence is before now but not specific, and we are often more interested in the outcome or consequence than the action itself. And the last is simple modal present. The present modal is the capital that follows the first form word. Next is the steps of stairs B on simple present tense, which are divided into positive, negative, and interrogative. First is positive. Using the same stairs as the initial stairs, consisting of noun plus one, copula, complement, adverb of manner, place, and time. Example is, she is a beautiful girl in her complex. She in this sentence is noun plus one. Is copula. A beautiful girl is a complement, and in her complex is adverb of place. Second is negative. The negative keep using the same stairs as before, namely noun plus one, copula, complement, adverb of manner, place, and time. The example is, Rina is not a rich person, but she is very arrogant at school every day. Rina in the sentence is noun plus 1, is not is copula. A rich person but she is very arrogant is compliment. At school is adverb of place, every day is adverb of time. Third is interrogative. Interrogative is part of the question. The tongue is transformed into copula, beginnings like copula, noun phrase 1, complement, adverb manner, place and time. The example is he a friendly student at your school? Is a copula, he is noun phrase 1, a friendly student is complement, at your school is adverb of place. Next is the steps of stairs B on simple past tense, which are divided into positive, negative, interrogative. First is positive, using the same stairs as the initial stairs, consisting of noun phrase 1, copula, complement, adverb of manner, place, and time. The example is she was a beautiful girl in her complex before she went to the other complex last year. She is noun phrase 1, was is copula, a beautiful girl in her complex before she went to the other complex is complement, and last year's is adverb of time. Second is negative. Negative keep using the same stairs as before. The examples is she was not a beautiful girl in her complex before she went to the other complex last year. She is noun phrase 1, was not is copula, a beautiful girl in her complex before she went to the other complex is complement, and last year's is adverb of time. The third is interrogative. Interrogative part of the question, the tongue is transformed into copula beginnings. The example is, was she a beautiful girl in her complex before she went to the other complex last year? Was is copula. She is noun phrase 1, a beautiful girl in her complex before she went to the other complex is complement, and last year's is adverb of time. Next is the steps of stairs B, simple present perfect tense, which are divided into positive, negative, interrogative too. First is positive. In this positive, using the same stairs as the initial stairs, consisting of noun phrase 1, auxil, complement, adverb of manner, place, and time. The example is, she has been the most beautiful girl in her complex since she has lived there. She is noun phrase, has been is auxil, the most beautiful girl in her complex is complement, and since is adverb of time. Second is negative. Negative keep using the same stairs as before. The example is, she hasn't been the most beautiful girl in her complex since she has lived there. She is noun phrase 1, has been is auxil, the most beautiful girl in her complex is complement, and since is adverb of time. Third is interrogative. Interrogative part of the question translated into copula initial like auxil. Noun phrase 1, complement, adverb of manner, place, and time. The example is, has she the most beautiful girl in her complex since she has lived there? Has is auxil. She is noun phrase. The most beautiful girl in her complex is complement. Since is adverb of time. The last steps of stairs B on simple present modals divided into positive, negative, and interrogative. First is positive. Positive using the same stairs as the initial stairs, consisting of noun phrase 1, modal, complement, adverb of manner, place, and time. The example is he may be lazy to study since moving to a new school last year. He is noun plus 1, maybe is modal, lazy to study since moving is complement to a new school, and last year is adverb of place and time. Second is negative. Negative keep using the same stairs as before. The example is he may not be lazy to study since moving to a new school last year. He is non-praise, may not is modals, be lazy to study since moving is complement, to a new school last year is adverb of place and time. The third and last is interrogative. Interrogative part of the question, the tongue is transformed into copula beginnings like modals. Non plus 1, complement, adverb of manner, place, and time. The example is, may he be lazy to study since moving to a new school last year? May is modal, he is non plus 1, be lazy to study since moving is complement, to a new school last year is adverb of place and time. Okay, that's all from me, and the next material will be explained by my friends Delvina Dea Anissa.
Stair is a teaching technique to teach language learner grammar with fun and easily. The function is to construct English sentences to describe existence of things. Stair is divided into the four types, namely, the first one is present tense, past tense, present perfect tense, and modal tense. For the first is present tense. Present tense is a tense used to talk about something general, something that always happens repeatedly, or a general truth. The formula is for positive sentence. It's the first one is there, and copula plus NB1 and plus adverb of MPT. And for the negative sentence, it's there plus copula plus not plus MP1 plus adverb of MPT. And the last is interrogative sentence. The copula is the first, plus there plus MP1 and plus adverb of MPT. Okay, for the example, first positive sentence is there is a girl in my room. And the negative sentence, there isn't a girl in my room. For the negative sentence, you have to using not. And back to the MP1 and adverb of MPT. But for the last sentence is interrogative sentence, the copula will be first. So this sounds like, is there a girl in my room? So the next is about the past tense. Past tense is a sentence used to tell about event that happened in the past and finished or ended in the past too. The formula is the first about the positive sentence. There plus copula there is was or were, and MP1 adverb of MPT. For the negative is there, copula was or were plus not plus MP1 plus adverb of MPT. And the last is interrogative. The copula first, was or were plus the there and plus MP1 and the last is adverb of MPT. For example, for positive sentence, it's there was a black cat on the table. And for negative sentence, it's there wasn't a black cat on the table. And you can put there weren't a black cat on the table. So if there are many cats, you must using were. But if there just one cat, you just pure the was. And the last is interrogative sentence. Was there black cat on the table? So the first one is copula first. And the third is about the present perfect tense. So present perfect tense is an English verb form used for action in the past. They are related to or continue up to the present. The formula is there plus copula, has been or have been. MP1 plus adverb of MPT. For the negative sentence is there plus copula, hasn't been or haven't been, plus MP1 and adverb of MPT. For the interrogative sentence is copula first, has or have, plus there been, plus MP1 and adverb of MPT. For example, positive sentence, there have been a girls from Batam recently. And for the negative sentence is there haven't been a girls from Batam recently. And the last is interrogative sentence. Have there been a girls from Batam recently? So when you using have, the subject, the noun plus one is, if you using have, the MP1 will be plural, and if you use has, the MP1 will be singular. The last material it's about modal tense. So modal tense is a verb is a type of verb that contextually indicate a modality such as likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestion, order, obligation, necessity, possibility, or advice. So modal tense have the formula juga. Like the first one is about the positive sentence. The first one is there and plus modal. So modal here like will, must, can, maybe. After that is MP1 and the continue is adverb of MPT. For the negative sentence, negative formula, the first one is there. After there is modal plus not, like will not, must not, cannot, might not be. And after that is MP1 and the last is adverb of MPT. For interrogative formula, modal first, like will, must, can, may, and there be, and MP1 plus adverb of MPT. For example, in positive sentence, there will a new sofa in my house today. For the negative sentence is there will not a new sofa in my house later. And the interrogative sentence is will there be new sofa in my house later? Okay, I think that's all about the modal. Actually, I have a mistake. For the positive example, it's about there will a new sofa in my house later. Okay.
Okay guys, my name is Yolis Hafitri. I will to explain material about infinitive. So, infinitive is the English grammar that refers to the base form of a verb, typically starting with the word to, followed by the verb in its base form. This form of the verb is used to indicate purpose, intention, or potential action. And infinitive can function as subjects, objects, or complements in a sentence. And they are often used with auxiliary verbs like do, does, or did to form various verb tense. Okay, next, types of infinitive. There are three main types of infinitive in English. First one, bare infinitive. Bare infinitive, this type does not start with the word to and is often used after modal verbs like can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. Next, full infinitive. Full infinitive, this type start with the word to and is used to indicate purpose, intention, or foundational action. It can be used a subject, object, or complement in a sentence. The last one, split infinitive. Split infinitive, this type is formed when the word to is separated from the verb by an adverb or another word. It is less commonly used but still found in formal writing and formal speech. Next material, function of infinitives. Infinitives have several functions in English grammar. First one, to subject. Infinitive can function as subject in a sentence, often used with linking verbs like is, am, are, was, or were. Next, object. Infinitive can function as object in a sentence, often used with verbs like ask, tell, order, or advice. Next, complement. Infinitives can function as complement in a sentence, often used with linking verb like is, am, are, wills, or were. The last one, purpose or intention. Infinitive are often used to indicate the purpose or intention behind an action, as in I came to see you. Okay, next example of infinitives. So here are some example of infinitive in different contexts. First, to infinitive, for example, I want to go home now. Next, bare infinitive, for example, I can do it. And the last one, split infinitive, for example, I would rather not to go. So, conclusion for infinitive. Infinitive are a crucial part of English grammar, providing a way to express purpose, intention, or potential action. Understanding the different types and function of infinitives can help improve one's ability to communicate effectively in English. So now we move to what is gerund. So before we start what is gerund, so let me introduce myself first. My name is Landari. As you know, as the first. My student name is 2203050057. Okay, so now we move to what is gerund. In this slide, gerund have a definition is the gerund, other nouns as an ing word, is a noun formed from a verb by adding "ing." All words formed with "ing" is our gerund. It means verb ing that we know like riding, eating, writing, and so on becomes something that can function as the subject and object of a sentence. So now we move to how to form gerund. Verb plus ing, it means gerund. I have three example in here. My mom and I enjoy playing the piano. Brushing your teeth is important. One of the best methods to learn English is through reading. So in this example, verb is play and ing is playing. So it means sentences is gerund. So that you need to remember gerund is a part of sentences. It means like this, like a playing is the part of is the gerund. Brushing is a gerund. Reading is gerund in these sentences. So gerund is the ing form of the verb that act as a noun. From the example above, gerund are verb ing or verb in the present participle form. However, you should know that this is not what makes it a verb that functions as a noun. You need to be able to understand that the verb ing used in the sentence either serves to describe the action or becomes a noun. So the next, all gerund can be the subject of a sentence. I have two examples. A verse is shopping in this town is a good, smoking is not good for health. So this is a verb that take only gerunds. It's a many thing of verbs that take only gerund. You can see on this slide. It's like miss, prevent, finish, appreciate, regret, stop, begin, try, and many things on this example. So next is a verb followed by a preposition and a gerund. Is it too many things too? See, you can see at this slide. It's like dream about, feel like, forget about, insist on, object to, play on, prevent from, and another. Oh, so next this I have like questioned. Complete the sentence with the correct form of the verbs. First is do you remember me? You to wake me up at 6. She insisted on me by Thursday. Do you think that your hair needs? I promise. You back in a few days. We usually stop work at 10. Blank, blank, blank. A cup of coffee. I give you 1 minute to answer it. Can you do that? If you can do, please comment in this video if you can answer this question. Okay, so this answer of the question before. First is do you remember me asking you to wake me up at 6? Next is she insisted on meeting me by Thursday. Use verb plus ing is a gerund. Do you think that your hair needs cutting? I promise to pay you back in a few days. We usually stop work at 10 to have a cup of coffee. So that's this. So this is the answer of the question before. So that means what is gerund? I hope you guys can remember that what I tell you what is gerund. So this is the last material of an intermediate grammar from our group. Thank you for watching us. I hope you all guys support to get perfect score in this material. in this course, Intermediate Grammar. I'm from Group 7 with my friends before, Disti Aprani, Yola, Ada Safti, Sufi Rizky, and Delvina Dea Anissa. Thank you so much for listening our learning video, and goodbye.